हाँ भेजो, हम कॉल करा, कॉल करके बताना। कितने तो फटाफट आ जाते हैं, कितने तो आ जाते हैं फटाफट। पता नहीं क्या मेरी नहीं है।
Hello, this is Abhijit from Channel Class. Yeah, your discussion is done regarding the DA, and discussion result was you can handle that classes up to 5th standard, all the subjects. Okay. Regarding 8th standard, please go through the textbooks which are convenient on the spread, like the teaching which is taking classes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, okay. Sure, not to worry. Like when you're prepared, you can take this one again. Presently, you are updated. Okay. Please take the assignments which are nearby and handle the class. Thanks so much. Yeah, when you update your profile and different person, then you can I usually like yeah, you can see the assignment. Yeah, you can see the assignment. Yeah. Sorry, sir. Hello. Jafar, hi, this is Jafar. Yeah, hi, this is Jafar.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Mr. Jafar. Today, what time will be discussion with Hello Class Academy?
Hello. Hi, Roger.
Like in
Hi.
minutes?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Please tell me.
Okay. So, like, hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, it's audible, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got the information like you can teach mathematics. Can you tell me like up to what level or which standard you can teach mathematics?
Actually, whatever the questions asked in mathematics for competitive exams, I can teach them. Like I
Okay.
have given CAT exam and CT exam. Also,
Okay,
snap
okay.
exam I have given. So I
Uh-huh.
know what kind of questions are being asked in every kind of competitive exams. And
Okay.
again, I have seen the papers of IBPS, Bank PO exams.
Okay, okay.
So
So what I like understand, you take tuitions for competitive exams.
yes,
Okay, and private tuitions or some institution.
actually I don't have that kind of job, so I'm looking forward to start with any kind of tuition.
Okay, okay, okay. And do you teach school students preparing them for the board exams like CBSE and ICSE?
Right now, I am not teaching them, but I have experience of teaching those kinds of people earlier.
Okay, okay. Earlier you have taught those type of students, like up to which standard?
Sixth, seventh,
Sixth, seventh, eighth standard.
yes.
Okay, so up to middle school, you have an experience of teaching mathematics. Any other subject?
Mathematics, English,
Mm-hmm.
then science.
Okay, science. So mathematics, English, and science. You are familiar, and boards also. What I understand, CBSE and ICSE, you are comfortable.
I'm not sure of what kind of syllabus is being included in CBSE or ICSE, so I need to check once. Then
Okay,
I can
yeah.
conclude.
Okay, then we can continue. So, if I start with that seventh and eighth standard, they have the things like it starts with that number system is there, right?
Okay.
About the rational numbers, irrational numbers, then linear equations in one variable, linear equations in two variables. Then they
Mm.
have the topics on factors, multiples, HCF, LCM, right?
Mm.
And then moving on to the geometry part, they have triangles, circles, quadrilaterals, the properties of triangles, quadrilaterals, circles. Then a little bit of mensuration is there. Mensuration like finding the area and the perimeter and the surface area,
Okay.
volume of a cube, cuboid, rectangle, those type of things, right?
Okay, that can be taught. That's a simple.
Okay, so all these things you are familiar with,
Yes.
right? And suppose can tell any, yeah, apart from that they have that commercial part also, right? But I think commercial part you'll be much more familiar because in competitive exams, like you told, you help the students in preparing their bank exams, PO and all.
Yes.
So there, the commercial mathematics means the ratio, proportions, simple
Yes.
interest, compound interest, variations, direct variation, inverse variation.
Yes.
So those type of questions, yes, profit and loss, selling
Mm.
price, cost price. So all these things they have in a eighth standard, up to eighth standard, right?
Okay.
And moving on to ninth and tenth standard, then they it's bit tougher. Means commercial part will be less. The geometry part also will be less.
Hello, Rajan. I can't hear you.
Yeah, and theorems and trigonometry, statistics, all those things. So
Okay.
those things are there. And then moving on to 11th and 12th, then that calculus, yeah, calculus part comes and all.
Mm.
So we
Okay.
can have a discussion till 8 and 9, 8 up to 8
Okay.
can have. Simple things they have, suppose if I take the triangles, right? In triangles, it's a three-sided figure, right?
Yes.
Three sides and three angles. What is the
Mm.
sum of the three angles in a triangle?
180 degree.
Yeah, 180 degree. And there is something called the exterior angle property in a triangle.
Yes.
What is that?
Exterior angles is equal to sum of the interior angles opposite to that angle.
Yeah, opposite to that. So
Interior
these,
angle.
yeah, interior angle. Then they have that parallel lines and the transversal sort of things,
Yeah.
percentages, ratio and proportions. Yeah, and ratio and proportion. Suppose they have the questions like, say there are three people, say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P,
Hello.
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
And yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, actually your voice got stuck between.
Yeah, and yeah, now it's clear.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I was telling, like, suppose they have got 1,800 rupees with them, and they divide it in ratio 2:3:4. Yeah. Then how much B will be getting?
And what is the total amount?
Total amount is 1,800, 1,800.
1800. So 200 into
Hmm.
3, 600.
Yeah, 600. Yeah, that is correct. But how will you explain to a student? Means suppose sixth standard student, he'll not the steps.
Actually, solving the examples is a step-by-step process. So I will first of all, I will first of all recognize what he thinks and what he knows about the ratios and proportions.
Hmm, hmm,
Accordingly,
hmm.
I will take the steps.
Yeah, because the thing is like, no, you have told you prepare for that competitive exams. Solving a problem in competitive exam will be a different, because they're
Yes, approach.
yeah, approach is different, because they expect the candidate whether the answer is correct or not. But in lower
Mhm.
standards, it's not only the answer. The examiner, they expect the student to whether he knows the process or not, right? Because in
Yes,
competitive exam, okay, directly 200 is the answer or 600 is the answer, will give you full marks. But in
yes, yes,
school test, they don't give the full marks, they have to write the complete steps. So those things they
Mhm.
have. uh, then moving on to simple things, yeah, about the number system and all, about that natural numbers, whole numbers, rational
yes.
numbers, irrational numbers are there. Can you tell me the difference between the rational number and irrational number?
Rational numbers are nothing but the numbers b by q. So
Okay.
whatever we write in denomination, then
Hmm.
those numbers are categorized as rational, and the numbers apart from rationals are irrational. So pi,
Okay.
e,
Hmm.
then
Hmm, hmm.
these so these values are irrational because if you go on writing the exact number, let's say root 2, it's 1.41. We normally take it as 1.41, but it goes on continuously.
Okay, so this is the thing. But suppose the decimal representation, the number is given in the decimal form. Suppose if I say three numbers, one is 2.5, the second number is 2.52525252 up to infinity. Another number is 2.521, 2.521, 5211, 5211, 524 times 1, 525 times 1, and so on. So out of these three numbers, which are rational and which are irrational?
First one was rational because it included only two digits and the number ended there itself.
Okay.
And the second one was irrational because the numbers are getting continued even after a decimal point.
Hmm.
And then
And
the third number you also said it's infinity, right? It goes on
uh,
till infinity, so it's again an irrational.
yeah, it's an irrational. But the thing is here, the third number only is an irrational. Second one is 2.525252. It's not ending, but it's not repeating. It's not non-repeating also.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So
these are the
actually we
things.
put
Yeah, we put bar, that 2.52 bar.
yes,
Yeah, so that is rational. So these things are there in that. Uh, Then they have the questions on factors, multiples, finding the
Hmm.
HCF and LCM, and various methods of finding the HCF and LCM, like the division method is there, prime factorization method,
Okay.
and yeah, factors and multiples and these things. And then little bit of statistics, yeah, mean, median, mode, those type of things.
Okay.
Are you familiar with this also, no?
Yes.
So, what's the difference between mode and a median?
Mode is the number which frequently occurs in set,
Hmm.
and
And median?
is the middlemost number. If there are odd number of sets, then middlemost number, and if the set is the even number of even set of sum of the average.
Okay. Can you bring the mic closer so that I can hear properly? It's not coming properly.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now it's clear. Now it's clear. So you were explaining about the mode and the median. I didn't get that one.
Yes, mode is nothing but the
Hmm.
most frequent number occurring in a set of series,
Uh-huh.
whereas yes, whereas it is a case of median, then the middle number shows the median of the set of numbers.
Okay.
So let's say if we have odd number of sets, then the middle number is the median. And if the set contains even number of numbers, then the sum of the middle two terms, the
Mhm.
average of will be a median.
Yeah, that will give the median. Okay, so what I understand, like, okay, the lower standards also. Okay, yeah, one more thing I want to ask, like you told, up to seventh and eighth, you can teach mathematics. So, will you be comfortable in teaching mathematics to like very lower classes, like first and second?
Yes, I can teach till 10, but I am also looking forward to teach to competitive exams.
Okay, competitive exams. So, 10th also, can you teach like trigonometry?
Yes,
Yeah, suppose in trigonometry, three basic ratios are there: sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta, right?
yeah, yeah.
Uh, what is sine theta?
Sin theta is nothing but opposite side, the ratio of opposite side upon the hypotenuse. If it is
Oh,
for the right angle.
okay, opposite
Every
side by height.
trigonometry is on right angle. And
Hmm.
cos theta is nothing but the ratio of opposite side to hypotenuse. And tan is sine and cos.
Okay, now I suppose if I give you a question, suppose on a horizontal ground, right? On a horizontal ground, there is a vertical pole.
Hmm.
On a horizontal ground, there is a vertical pole, and at any point of time, it is casting a shadow such that the length of the shadow is same as the height of the pole. Length of the shadow is same as the height of the pole. At that point of time, what will be the angle of elevation?
It has to be 45.
45 degree. But how will you explain to a student?
I need to explain them with the help of
Hmm.
creating ground and directing the pole and giving them the measurement and finding the angle uh,
So which trigonometric ratio will be using in this example to explain like the angle is coming 45 degree?
first of all I will need to explain them what we have to find and
Hmm.
how should be the approach. They would find that giving sin theta and cos theta in every example is not correct. So based upon that, I need to explain that this is not correct or this approach is wrong. So I will use tan theta because what we want is the
Hmm.
ratio of opposite axis of side. If it is triangle, but every equal axis is there.
Can you bring that mic
If
closer to your?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now it is clear.
Now, the containing the size has to be taken because we need to find out the unknown part. So, unknown part given is here is to be the length and the height of the given to be same. So it has to be the same angle. So theta phi, theta is equal to 45 degree, and we have to use tan theta because in tan theta only we get opposite and adjacent side ratio.
Yeah, it's correct. Okay, so mathematics, is okay, I think. So, like, what about the science? Like, are you comfortable in teaching science for ninth and tenth standards?
I think I will need to prepare because I have experience of teaching science to till 6 and 7.
Okay,
So I will have
so
to prepare.
okay, okay. So what I understand is means what we can make your profile as mathematics till 10th
Hmm.
and science up to like middle school, like
Yes.
6th or 7th standard,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, so we'll end the discussion here only, and you'll be hearing soon from. I think Abhijit contacted you, or Anup, I
Uh,
think.
I'm not sure of name,
Okay,
but
okay, no problem. So we'll end it here, and we'll just shortly inform you about like what next will be the process and the
okay.
procedure.
What will be the timing of the tuition?
It depends on the client. It all depends on the client when they want the tuition and all. So these things they will explain you.
Okay. And what about
Okay.
competitive exam?
Competitive exams, actually, in Bangalore, we are doing this thing for the past 3 4 years, but mostly we have 95% students, the school students only, because we have marketed ourselves for school students only, right? So we'll see if we
Okay.
can get the competitive exams, that also will be included. So I think
Okay.
they will be in the better position to explain these things.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.